Hi, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Reboot Your Life in 2025. And today we're going to be talking about Renew Your Energy with Kavya, Reema, and Indu.
Hi.
Reema from Canada, Kavya from India, Indu from India, and me from India.
Hi.
Hi. So, Renew Your Energy in 2025 Time Management Hacks for Digital Business Owners. Now, as digital business owners, we are our own bosses and we tend to sometimes work very, very long hours. In fact, the other day, Kavya made me promise her that I would, at 8 o'clock, switch my phone off, turn my computer off, and just stop. Because I wake up around 4:30, and then by 6, I'm at it. And I just needed someone to tell me, hey, just slow down. So we all need to prioritize our time well. We all need these little time management hacks. And Reema, Kavya, Indu, and myself have learned to manage and balance and sometimes go a little haywire as well with time management. So Kavya, I know, is very good at prioritizing. So Kavya, will you tell us how you manage your priorities being a full-time digital business owner?
Sure. Thank you, Nandini. Hello, everyone. And yeah, when you talk about time management, the main important role that, is played by this prioritization, right? Like you have to prioritize your tasks first. All of us, we have 24 hours per day, but we all feel that it's not enough, right? That like mostly business owners, I think they'll feel that like I have a lot to do and we don't find enough time. But I think prioritization make like you have to prioritize your tasks. Maybe you can first set your goals. Start by setting your goals, right? Like what is very important for you in that particular day. What like when you finish which task, you will feel that okay, this day was productive, right? That's your first task that you have to do, is what I feel. So I have a lot of things to do, right? I'm a coach and I have coaching calls, I have meetings with my teammates, I have a lot of things, and my personal things that I have to do and everything. So I prioritize. I have set my time, right? So this time to this time is when I take the coaching calls. Before that, I don't take the calls, right? So that is how I prioritize my tasks. And especially for business owners, this is really important. And also go back to your why. So like you'll know how, what is your main thing you have to do every day, right? And I think we'll also have to prioritize our family and our business and everything, right? Even for people normal, like people who are employees, right? It's the same for them too. So it's all about prioritizing your day, like your task in a day, right? So there are a lot of techniques that you can use. Like we had spoken about this before also, Nandini, in our podcast, right? Heisenhower technique, where you prioritize your urgent tasks or important tasks, and then you work and start your day, right?
Yeah.
So complete your urgent task first. That has to be done. Even if it's not important, it is urgently has to be done. You finish that first, and then you go to the important task, right? So like that. So there are different techniques that people can also implement, and like on how to prioritize your task. So yeah. So Rima, what do you have to say? Like we also, as business owners, we have different like audience from different parts of the world. So how what strategies would you suggest to manage our audience from different time zones, Rima?
Okay, thank you, Kavya. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to all of you first. And so I would just like to say that, like, as a digital business owner and as a working also full time, so what I usually used to do is to manage the time. Because our main source of doing the business is our social media. So what I do is I schedule my post, because some days I have so hectic schedule that I don't have even time to give the time at home also. So what I used to do, I used to do the before the night, and I used to schedule my post, and we have a scheduling calendar in our Facebook. So I put it like that. And if I have to go for any meeting, like for example, we used to have a weekly meetings, and time zone is a big factor here, so we need to have that clarity
Yeah.
of the time zone. And when we are setting a meeting, we have to write down the time zone. Like for example, if it is 9 a.m. in Calgary, So if I'll just mention that I have a Zoom meeting with Kavya at 9 a.m., then she will understand that it is 9 a.m. in India, but it is not that it will be 8, it will be 9:30 p.m. in India. So I should mention that 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, MST. So in that way, there will be a clarity will be there. And also, that is, these are all the hacks that we should always follow, like as you mentioned, that some technique we need to follow to
Yeah.
maintain the time zone, also to maintain the time also, and to engage our audience also. We should follow this kind of thing, then it will be easy. It will be easy. It will not be hectic that we will be running around. In the beginning I was really struggling with this one, because I have to create my post, and I have to struggle with the social site now. And I now, to save the time, I can say you, like the Canva app, the CapCut app, these are so good that you can save your time also in that manner. That quickly, because they are so ready-made templates are there, where you can just put copy your content and you can post it, which is really helpful, and to attract our audience also. So I think, yeah, these are all the strategies I usually follow to engage my audience. And I always keep that in mind, like what kind of post I am posting, because I am in the western part of the world, and my audiences are mostly from India, as well as Canada, US, to some extent in Australia, UK, in all those parts. So I focus mostly my motivational and guiding post, teaching post in the morning, daytime, and the afternoon, evening time. I usually focus because it's the activity time. So if some people from India will get up in the morning, also they can see my business post, and people from Canada and US, they can see it in the daytime. And night time is the relaxing time. So mostly I put some jokes, or sometimes some thoughtful message, like that. So that's how I manage. I till now I'm continuing it, that I'm still on the process of learning.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah,
Very
it's all
well
about
said.
learning again, right? Like we all are new to this, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
digital business. So it's all about prioritizing and learning things so that you can make it easier for yourself. Like
Yeah.
instead of manually doing things, like Rima said, she has learned so many using like how to use Canva and other technologies, right? Like all other apps. So that makes our life
Yes.
easier. So try to find out things like that that can help
Even
us in
I'm
our
now
business.
trying to do your apply your technique that you have told in the podcast, that the Pamadyo technique. I'm going to
Uh,
apply it from
Very
2025.
good.
Yeah.
My sister does that. My
That is,
sister does that.
yeah.
okay.
She is a morning person, so she wakes up in the morning and finishes all her priorities, has her important meetings, does everything. That's her number one priority.
Hmm.
Then by 2 o'clock, she's finished the main stuff. After two, she does the things that are chill, like the joke time, as you
Yeah.
said. And that's the time to just like
Not so
relax,
important.
and
Yeah.
that way we can help ourselves function at our most amazing levels. So,
And
Indu, will you tell us about how you manage your business, your microbiology, and your uh, personal life as a wife
I
and
have
a mom?
set my foot at various places, Nandini, and thank you so much for asking that. And Happy New Year to each of you who's watching us right now. Um, Basically, sadly or happily, we all have that 24 hours, right? So, as Kavya said, we need to set our goals. So, in my case, what I like I am a full time working person and into a medical profession. So, but although I'm not seeing patients, but then at least I am at a medical college, and entire day I'm like engrossed with reports and all those things. So what I have seen is this digital business that we are doing, it helps us otherwise also. When you are at work, you need not, I mean, when you are at work, and either if you're at home or if even if you're at your workplace, you don't need to give the entire time to the digital business anyway. That is why we are doing it, right? Because we
Yeah,
don't have to give so much of time, and we want to cut down time from our I mean, whatever profession that we are in, and that is where we have taken this. So what I do is, like, when I have breaks, or when I'm chit chatting, or when I'm having a cup of coffee, it's not that the entire day you're working, right? So you
Yeah.
have your phone, all you need is your phone. You simply go through, answer queries, or respond to people, whatever digital marketing queries that you're getting. Make posts for yourself, keep them, and as Reema just suggested, scheduling your posts,
Yes.
because this is a wonderful thing. Otherwise, you have to set your time just for that. So
Yeah.
you can schedule your post. You can schedule a post even for after 2 months or 3 months or whatever, whenever you want to give something like that. So I think this is the way I do. And as Kavya and Reema have already spoken about so many things, we need to put our goals first. We have to know what our goals are, prioritize them, as Kavya was just mentioning. And as Rima said, because we are all digital marketers or digital marketing business, we need to leverage technology. We have to
Yes.
use it
Yeah.
fully.
Yes.
And that really helps, because if you are doing something which is connected directly to technology, why shouldn't you use it completely? So we have to use that. This is the way I manage. I mean, and when, because see, when you get free time, anyway, you're using technology in other way also, browsing continuously, mindless scrolling. So if you can
Absolutely.
just put in a little time from there, and actually, when you're scrolling so many reels and these things, you're actually helping someone else. Why don't you
Yes.
help yourself? Why don't you
Right.
help
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
colleagues said something very interesting, like what you just said. We have to learn how to use technology. So
yes,
everybody is so scared, that we're going to be replaced by AI and
yes,
automation. So
yes.
he said, no, we're not going to be replaced by AI and automation. We'll be replaced by the person who's learned AI and automation.
Learned, yes,
Each of
exactly.
us
We
have
have to
to
use
learn
technology.
to use automation. We have to make automation work for ourselves. And that's exactly what Reema was talking about. She said that she schedules her posts. That's what Kavya has talked about so many things, so many times to me about Chat GPT. You and I have discussed Chat GPT. Remember how we found it the first time and we loved it so much, and that has made all our lives so easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody else
GPT
would like
really
to
made our
add?
life easy, I can say.
I have started using Chat GPT for my professional jobs also,
Yeah.
because I learned it from this platform. I'm
Yeah.
using it elsewhere too,
Yeah.
so it's really handy.
That is so good. I mean, like the way they are ChatGPT, you will form your context. It's, I mean, like it's mind blowing. I can say
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
yeah,
And also I would like to add one thing, like is the way Nandini making reel, it's really amazing, because,
Super.
and
She
nowadays
learned a lot of
I
things.
saw Kavya. I mean, like Kavya's posts are so good, Kavya, uh, because she is like the way she put the content, how
yeah.
you can really, I have applied it, Kavya, to one or two of my posts.
Yeah,
So
it's
that is
all about
really,
learning, Rima. And when we talk about time management, right? Like I was listening to another business partner of us in our community. She had made a video and she was saying like, this is we are talking about as digital business owners, but there are also people who are thinking if we have to do this, like, can we do this on the side or not? Like they're already overwhelmed, right? Like they are thinking like, I already have a job. I come home, I have
Hmm.
children, I have to look after them, like where will I have time to do something else? But again, it depends on prioritizing, right? Like what do
Yes,
you really want, right? So
yes,
are you
Your
okay to
why?
be in the same, yeah,
We need,
coming back to your
yes,
why, right?
your why.
So yeah, so first think of what you really want. Like are you okay to be in the same place year after year, being busy, have saying that you don't have time, or do you want to prioritize it?
hmm,
Right, and we have people with 5 children doing this business, and they also had the same 24 hours in a day, right?
absolutely.
Yes,
So they did,
yes.
what did they do? Like, and there are also people who were working 3 jobs and they started this business. Now they've quit all 3 jobs and they're doing this business. So they've changed their situation, right? They could have
Hmm.
said that no, I'm already working 3 jobs, I can't do this business.
Hmm.
Or they said that I can't work 3 jobs anymore, I have to do make this business work, and they prioritize the business. So
Yes,
prioritize what you really want, and
yes,
then
yes,
think, is it really necessary for me to start something new, or am I okay to be in the same position for the next few years? There are also people who would think that okay, I can manage like this for the next 5 6 years, so they are okay with their life. So if that is the case, then yes, you can always be doing whatever you're doing. right? If you're happy with it. But if you're not happy, don't stay stuck.
Very
Like
nicely
try
said.
to
Yeah.
change that situation, right?
Yeah.
So prioritize what you really want in life. That
Yeah.
is, I think,
Absolutely. So thank you so much, Reema, Kavya, and Indu, for giving us your precious time, as
thank you.
well as telling us how to manage time well and to prioritize our lives. And absolutely, as you said, Kavya, that if we want to change, then we have to make that the priority and go for it. And you've seen Reema has a full-time job. Indu is a microbiologist. Kavya was a software engineer, but now she's quit that and she does this full time. So you
It sounds
can,
so
while
good.
doing this work, managing your digital business as well as doing something else full time, managing your family, friends, and everything. You choose your priority and then learn the time management hacks from all of us. So, yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for being here and
Thank
for watching
you.
us.
Thank
Happy
you,
New Year.
Nandini. Thank you,
Thank you,
Indu.
Nandini, Kavya, and Rima. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.